So, Chavarim, where is it that we left off? Right? Yom Shani, right here. Hold on here. Yeah, Yom Shani. Right? Yom Shani. All right. We're going to do a real study of the Hebrew again. And this is going to be after Yom Shani. This is going to be Yom Shlishi, which is the third day of creation. And I'm learning just as much as you guys are. I'm learning as I read, and I'm learning Hebrew as I go along. And I'll tell you what, I'm learning a lot more than Alan was, because you see, I have an eagle eye on things like this because I understand concepts, mystical concepts that Alan don't even understand. And I also understand, that they're, spiritual evolution and things of that nature. Here we go. So, why shouldn't you listen to normal people talk about the spiritual texts and stuff and whatnot? I'll tell you why you shouldn't listen to them. They don't understand mysticism. They don't understand parables. They don't understand metaphors, dark speech, spiritual concepts. There's all kinds of things they don't understand, and they don't know Hebrew. They don't know Hebrew. They don't know Hebrew, okay? And that's important to realize. Did you know that dude, Alan Horvath, there are like 15 letters he didn't even pronounce right in Hebrew? Seriously. Gimel. When Gimel has a doresh, it is pronounced Rimel. The letter Daleth. When the letter Daleth has a doresh in it, it is no longer pronounced Daleth, but Valeth. The letter Ayin is a guttural pronunciation. Ayin comes from the throat. So when you pronounce Yeshua's name, it's pronounced Yeshua, not Yeshua. Right? And there's all kinds of reasons why this guy is a nut. But, let's hear it from a scholar, from a real person that knows what he's talking about. Okay, Weyomer Elohim Yikau. Weyomer Elohim Yikau basically means an Elohim bound up. So Elohim's binding something up. Hamayim, as a matter of fact. Weyomer Elohim Yikau. The letter Kuf is a deep throat. G. It's like a K, but it's in your throat. Yikau Hamayim Matahath Hashamayim. So separate from the waters. He's binding up. No, he's not separating. He's binding up the waters from under Hamayim, the Rakia, the chakra. Perhaps is a possible interpretation. We're learning as we go along. But I know this is a mystical concept, regardless of what Alan wants you to think. Okay, and Hashamayim El. Now, El sometimes means God, but in this case, in particular, it means two. So he bound them up to Lemikwe, to collection. Hamayim. Okay, well, wait, no, hold on here. Iku Hamayim Matahath Hashamayim El Makum. Okay, okay, hold on here. And I probably should have brought my reference paper for this one, but it's talking about, because I'm just learning Hebrew, but I'm learning it better than he ever did. Okay, it's talking about right here, Shamayim Mikom Ehud. Okay, so he said, Elohim said, let's bind up the water from under the Shamayim, the heaven, whatever that is, to one area. So he's taking the water from under the Rokia, from under the Shamayim, and he's making it, he's taking this and he is making, he's putting it in one force, right? He's putting it together. Weti Rea Habasha, okay, and land appeared, Wahi Ken, and it was so. So, and land appeared. He took all the heavens, he took all the water from the heavens, he bound it up into one area, the land appeared. Ooh. The land appeared. Habasha. Let's see here. Habasha, Wahikin, Wakra, Laibasha, Eras. And he called this land earth. Like earth, fire, wind, water. Walikwe Hamayim. Okay? Walikwe Hamayim. Okay, so he called this earth and the collection of the waters. Waikra Elohim Okay, and wait, no, not Elohim. Waikra Yamim, okay, and he called the waters seas, which are Yamim. Wayar Elohim ki tov. And God saw that it was good and functioning. That it was a good cycle. Whatever this was. Way yomer, right? This land and this water, whatever it's talking about mystically. Okay? Way yomer Elohim teveshe he ras. And Elohim said, let the earth be grassing. Let grass come upon the earth, the Mother Earth. Veshe, what? Veshe Alsa Mazai Zia. Okay. And he said, be, I think, fruits or sprouts or something of that nature. And so we're getting into, so basically what it says essentially, as we're going into the further depths of the Bible, and we haven't gotten to Yom Shlishi yet. We'll get there. I might have to make 2 videos on this because I'm starting to get a little bit mixed up here. But I do have the computer. I could look these things up, but this camera doesn't have a whole lot of time. And as soon as I send this video to YouTube, I have to delete it from my phone because there's no room. That's just how my phone works. But yeah, it talks about how Elohim bound up the water from under the heavens, right? And he bound it up into one area, So there's a bunch of water under the Rakia, right? Which is possibly the one of the chakras. That's the only way you could make sense of the dome, the Rakia being a dome. But anyway, the or it's called a sheet, as it were, by some. But he takes the water and he bounds it up into one area, and the land appears. And God said for the land to grow plants. Now, what this sounds a lot like, okay? There's several different interpretations of this. This second, not the second, but this third day of creation. But the most probably literal and probable scientifically, on a scientific point of view, I know this is about mysticism, but if you look at it from a scientific point of view, evolution is a fact. Evolution is a fact. Just get it out of your head. Evolution is a fucking fact. And some of you might say, well, you might say, well, how could evolution be a fact? DNA can't change. DNA can't do this. DNA can't do that. Well, DNA, whether you want to believe it or not, is DNA is consciousness. Meaning that if you had the full consciousness of a dog, your body would warp into a dog. That's the I am consciousness. That's how God created the heavens and the earth. It was created through evolution because that's how things manifest. Everything manifested. And I don't understand why people don't get that, I don't get why people don't get that. Because we'll get to the point, where we'll talk about this, in the Bible and stuff, but let me just inform myself a little bit. Hold on here. Just gotta get on the computer a little bit, and we'll be talking about this, right? I'm getting tired of this stupid thing. We'll talk about Alan in a minute. We're not there yet. Okay, hold on here. We're not going to talk about Alan. I was talking about somebody else talking about Alan. It's just different. Ain't none of your business. Yeah, but anyway, let's see here. Here's the on the Torah. And it gets to this one word that I forgot. I don't remember totally what it means, but I'm getting there. Eventually I'll be able to speak ancient Hebrew fluently because I've been studying a little bit, on and off throughout the years, but I've never really gotten consistent with it, like daily. Like, get up, first thing you do, learn Hebrew. Get up, first thing you do, learn Hebrew. You know what I mean? Like, if I did, I would already have destroyed every single one of Alan Horvath's bogus claims. And I know that's a big claim, but you just watch. Everything this idiot ever said would be totally shattered. And it wouldn't even take much effort at all to do so. Anyway, but